This week on the Anime Alchemist podcast. Sorry, dude, I sent Emory a couple clips of like two dudes, and it's just like in the anime, they take it out of context and they make it seem like these two guys are fucking. They're not.
They're just working out.
They're just working out. But like I sent Emory that clip, he was like, "Bro, you really will watch." And
I'm actually very excited for this.
Oh, are you?
Because he said one thing earlier, and I was like, "Oh,
you love storytelling?
you like storytelling, bud?"
Yeah, I do.
It's the greatest
Really,
story
it's
ever
nice, isn't it?
fucking told.
Well, isn't that how it starts? Isn't that like literally like a line from it? The greatest story ever told?
No, but it might as well should be.
Yeah.
Like One Piece fans are like the Jehovah's Witness of the anime community.
Yeah, we are.
We will go door to door and be like, "Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Monkey D. Luffy?" Like, no, it's a joke in the community and shit, but it's because we're passionate and it's not that we're trying to like force our show on you and be like, "This is the best show ever. There's nothing else that compares to it." Like, no, you can watch One Piece and it, may not be your favorite show, but I think you'll appreciate it. And we just want you to like experience even a little bit of what we got to experience because it was such a fun adventure, a fun ride.
Welcome back to the Anime Alchemist podcast. My name is Emory.
My name's Gary.
My name is Martin.
Today we are joined by a lovely guest, a good friend from my hometown, my man Oscar. Good timing, man. I know how to time that really well.
Super excited to be here. This is awesome. I love your guys' energy. It's great.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. It took a while to get here.
It takes a minute, but it's worth it. Yeah.
It's episode 103. Appreciate you guys for listening, watching, whether it's on Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, or on YouTube. I can't do fucking what's called anymore. I went straight back to my old ways, and I was literally seconds away from saying it.
Yeah, you started doing it. Muscle memory on
It really was. Like always, spoiler warning. If you guys don't know, spoiler warning does get you 15% off on G Fuel. Or 10%. I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Let's talk about some anime.
Talk about some anime.
Before we dive into some some abuse, and he knows it's coming, let's get into some anime news.
That's worrisome, but okay, we'll kick it off. All right, so a anime music composer by the name of Yuya Saito was arrested for voyeurism.
What is
Yeah,
voyeurism?
that's spicy. So essentially what he was doing, he was out allegedly. He was on the JR Akibane station platform. He had a mobile camera like in his bag, and he was going up under like junior high school.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Recording. Yes.
Dude, that.
Oh my
He
god.
got caught in the act. And the police arrested him right there, the Metro Police. So we'll update you on that
What the
situation
fuck?
when we get more information.
That
But
sounds like the plot of a really bad easy.
yeah,
It is like a massive issue there for sure, but in recent years they've definitely cracked down on it. Like they have like whole systems in place where like you so much as feel like unsafe. It's as simple as pressing an app on your phone.
Really?
Police will be at the next train stop ready.
yeah,
Wow.
super safe.
Super safe.
That's great,
So
man.
the fact that people are still stupid enough to do this.
Yeah, at that point, you fucking deserve what's coming. Dude.
My biggest issue is, bro, those are middle schoolers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably fucking traumatized.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Sheesh.
Well, speaking of middle schoolers,
Oh God, that's a great transition. Okay, so high
They're
school
middle
DxD.
school?
You've seen it, right?
I've seen the first episode. Yes.
All right, okay, so but you didn't see the titties do the Matrix, bro.
Mm.
Once you see titties do the Matrix, you don't come back from it.
I'm
All right,
sure
it
you're
is a
different person.
raunchy show.
Okay.
They're coming out with a spinoff for it, and it's middle school.
No. Did someone tell
What
Sam?
is going on? Why are we getting all this stuff? Bro, wait, is Sam into that?
He
Yeah,
loves
he
high
loves-
school
he loves-
DxD.
Hey.
Not that stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. If you're hearing this.
I'm just playing. Yeah, no, that feels wrong.
yeah,
It's a little
Very,
wrong.
very.
yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna be the same brand of High School DxD, because if it is, I probably won't check it out. But it is a light novel, or like it's a light novel. They don't know if it's gonna be more than one volume or if they're gonna do multiple. But I really hope they don't do multiple because this seems weird.
Yeah, that seems a little.
Kind of weird.
Have you seen High School DxD, Oscar?
I've seen a little bit of High School DxD because of the reason of like it's a little pushy, it's a little racy. I can't sit down and like watch it with my family. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah. That's one that you watch on your phone and like
that's all you need to just be sitting in the living room. You know, you think everybody's in bed, just chilling. Next thing you know, your significant other comes out and it's just like it's not what you think.
I've been through that way too many times. Especially in this. That's why this is why I watch anime on my phone when the new seasons are coming out. Cause I'm like,
just to be sure.
I don't know what we're gonna see.
Oh, that's why you do it, dude. You know, I did wonder, like, wow, he watches a lot of anime on his phone specifically.
That's why.
That makes a lot of sense.
Could you imagine coming over here to like record an episode and like we're just sitting on the couch and you just like completely out of context?
Dude, I sent Emory a couple clips of like two dudes. And it's just like in the anime, they take it out of context and they make it seem like these two guys are fucking. They're not.
They're just working out.
They're just working out. But like I sent Emory that clip, he was like, "Bro, you really will watch anything." Like, fuck you.
Really will watch anything.
Asshole.
No. I mean, out of context, that's what makes it so much worse. We've all been there. It's just like that one scene. You're like, I promise it's not what it looks like.
I swear. I mean, within the first 5 seconds of that episode, you get a panty shot. Upskirt.
That's one of those.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And they do
Upskirt,
multiple. They do multiple. She's like running up the stairs, and you get full blown animation of those cheeks.
Japan be wild, and man.
I don't care, bro.
For
I'm
real.
here for it.
Okay, well, what else we got?
Kunihiko Ikahara is suing a woman who claims plagiarism on his illustrations. So this is the director of Revolutionary Girl, Utena, and Penguin Drum.
Mm-hmm.
So
I know you started.
They've been harassing him on social media, like, "Hey, you're plagiarizing my work. This is my work. You're stealing my stuff." So he was like, "No, I'm not playing that." Lawsuit.
When actually
lawsuit.
lawsuit.
Whoa.
Yeah, so we're gonna see. We get the verdict on December 13th, and if you don't know anything about me, I love court stuff. It's spicy, right? It's like a sports event. It is. I want to know who's gonna win. So
Okay,
on
fair.
December 13th, we get that verdict, and you will be updated.
You know that man was giving
Early
play-by-plays
Christmas
for the Johnny Depp Amber Heard.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, I was. Hell yeah.
He was fucking there on Twitter with popcorn in hand.
That shit was entertaining as fuck.
You know how they have like commentators for like NFL games?
Mm-hmm.
As you see here,
I
Johnny
would
Depp coming
do
in
that.
with the.
I would do that. That is a great content idea. Next big, like, controversial court case, we're doing that.
Down, so down. We'll even do the yellow lines as like
The freeze frame with the
as, you,
fucking.
as you see, Johnny Depp blitzes Amber Heard.
I'm gonna have to do it.
I knew he would like it. I knew he would like it.
Well, because I was gonna bring it up. I was gonna bring up Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just like imagining it now, like this play-by-play.
Yeah, play-by-play is like.
You gotta do the full
dude,
voice and
you-
everything.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That's
Oh
funny.
God. Okay.
All
Sorry.
right. So next up, we have a webtoon, a new webtoon. Oh, not a new webtoon. It started back in 2016, but a webtoon is getting a new anime.
Oh, sweet.
So it's been a while since we got one of those. It is called Let's Play. It's
Oh.
a web romance comic,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's getting an anime by OLM, which is the ones who they do the Pokemon TV anime.
Mhm.
So like, you know, the animation's gonna be good,
Mm-hmm.
simple, but good for the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need like over the top map animation for something like a slice of
No.
life. So.
Dude, it's good too. Like I read the manhwa. I really enjoyed it. It's essentially a game designer who lives in the same building as a game content creator, and he tries her game. Like, it's an indie game. He tries it out, and he's like, "This is shit. This sucks. The system, all of this sucks." Right? But it's a puzzle game.
Uh-huh.
You have to do specific things and like strategize and approach situations in different ways to like progress.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And he bashes it in his video, then it gets nuked on the website, and she's like, this is her baby. She's been working on it for years. So she goes to confront him,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, oh, fuck, I've been playing the game all wrong. Like, I've been stuck in this mindset.
Mm-hmm.
let me try a new approach, right? So it like kind of affects his content. Like people enjoy that aspect a bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then like, you know, her game's pretty interesting and it's got lore, like actual real lore, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
But then, you know, you get the romance between the two of them in the middle of all that. It was really good.
That sounds really interesting.
Good.
That sounds like an interesting
It sounds
story.
like something 100%. When he was explaining it to me,
I'm watching it. When it
I was
comes
like,
out,
this sounds
I'm
like
watching
a teen romance.
Yeah,
anime.
no, I was pretty invested already. I was like, okay, that actually sounds kind of cool.
it. Yeah,
I don't know,
gamer romance.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Go.
different. I haven't seen that yet, right? Why not? I'm tired of the high school shit all the time. Like, it's a different, more realistic, I guess, story.
Yeah.
That's why I
both
think
have
it seems
jobs. They
interesting.
both have bills to pay.
Yeah.
Like if something breaks, there's legit. They're like, okay, how are you gonna pay for this? You just broke my shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Like it's very realistic, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm just saying, when it comes out, keep you posted.
Yeah, we'll
Y'all
keep an
should
eye on
watch
it for sure.
The next thing we got up is Golden Kamuy is coming out with a live action film, and they revealed the trailer. Could watch the trailer, up to y'all. We could always like just put a clip of it, but it does look really great. So if you don't know what Golden Kamuy is, it is an anime about a soldier, a Japanese soldier who was caught up in the Japanese and Russian war, right? And he's known as the immortal Sugimoto because he refused to die no matter what situation he was in, right? And like his character design shows it. He's covered in scars all over, but he's a badass, right? But he's got a pure heart, and he runs into this girl, and Ainu, her name is Asiraipa, right? It's essentially like the Japanese indigenous people.
Okay.
Right. And so it's a story of them going on this quest for gold. It's super realistic. Like they have to collect tattoos, right? So there's a bunch of prisoners, and on their skin they got tattoos, and like if you get all of the tattoos together, then you'll have the location of the gold. Right, so they're going around. It seems a little brutal, but they're going around straight up skinning people, like killing them, taking their skin, and like, all right, we got the tattoo. Let's go find the other tattoos.
This is kind of cool though.
Yeah.
It's so.
That sounds like it would make
fun.
a good live action. Actually.
Dude.
Oh yeah.
It's cool too, because they'll go from like, and this is my favorite part of it. They'll go from like high tense situations with an enemy, right, and they get away, and then like, oh, do you see that deer? We're gonna get that deer. It's local to this area. I'm gonna show you some amazing food we can cook from it. And then they go into that stuff too. So you're just like, bro, this is crazy.
Sounds like it has like some of the best parts of like what makes Vinland Saga so good.
Yes, it really, really does. That's one of the things that like if somebody tells me they enjoyed Vinland Saga, I tell them watch Golden Kamuy.
Have you seen Vinland Saga, Oscar? Oh,
I was just looking at Golden Kamuy. It's relatively new.
Yeah.
Relatively, you've been pitching it for the last couple
of
of years.
the third season now.
Yeah, no, it's still ongoing though. Yeah.
It's still going though. And when I found out that they were coming out with more, I was so excited. It's a really good series.
Okay. Yeah.
It sounds really.
Because I really enjoyed Vinland Saga season 1. I haven't finished season 2 yet, but I loved that. And if it has elements like that, and Golden Kamuy, it seems like a show that I'd probably like too. But I definitely recommend Vinland Saga.
Yeah,
at least season 1 from what I've seen. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, because it's about like Vikings and like the time, like the small time after like King Arthur's court. And it's like the barbarians invading England, and like it's
also kind of like a revenge
it
anime.
is like like the first season's purely like a revenge story.
Yeah, and then the second one is
We play Minecraft.
It's like Minecraft. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a complete 180, but like it makes sense why.
I'm so sorry, but I have a sidebar. Do you remember junior year we had history class in that fucking computer lab? I can't remember. And there was like a month where we all were playing Minecraft in that fucking class.
Oh, dude.
I told you about this. I had somebody to validate my story.
I got so addicted. We would play every class, and every technology class that we had. If there was a computer, there was Minecraft downloaded on there. We were all playing. It was wild.
There was like this infamous flash drive that was just going around, and everybody would just pass me like, here, bro, just play it, log it, and just download it.
Bro,
that's so cool.
In high school, I was the flash drive holder. Like, I was that guy.
When you could find
a
guy like that.
Gary
Here's
was
the
the
game.
plug.
Here's the proxy.
Fuck
Here's the
yeah.
game. Select
Gary
this
was the
server.
plug.
All right, let's go.
I found one of those like my senior year in high school. But we also got to play Halo 3 in my.
Oh yeah, Halo 2, bro.
So much
Halo
fucking
2.
fun.
There was one time I got the teacher to play with us.
Really?
She fucked us up. It was good. And it was weird. I didn't expect it because she was like an older lady, and she was like our speech teacher.
Okay.
Huh.
Like she did debate and all that.
She just had that dexterity, man.
She's just good at the game, bro. I don't know.
That's cool.
Sorry, nostalgic tangent. My bad. I should have known better.
On to other news.
Speaking of nostalgic fucking shit.
So Christian Bale, Robert Pattinson, Willem Dafoe, and Mark Hamill. These aren't the only big stars. I'm just highlighting these big ones. Even Mark Hamill is in it. They are all going to be voicing in the English dub for The Boy and the Heron. That's the new Hayao Miyazaki film.
It's the new Studio Ghibli film, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
you serious?
Yes. And they're voicing in it. I
That's
cannot
crazy.
wait.
Yo,
for this
those
movie.
are some big fucking actors.
Fun fact: if you don't know, Christian Bale's already been in a Studio Ghibli film.
Has he really?
Yeah.
Which one?
He plays Hal.
The
Oh,
House Castle.
There. Yeah, I did hear. Yeah, I heard that someone famous like that. I guess Americans knew was in Howl's Moving Castle. That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Willem Dafoe has one of the most unique voices.
He does.
I cannot wait to hear that.
And same
Let's
with
go.
fucking
bro.
Mark
He plays
Hamill
like a giant
too.
bird. I know.
He's like
Mark-
the grand uncle of the main character.
Mark Hamill?
Mark Hamill. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I know. Such
I
an
think
iconic.
Willem Dafoe
plays
plays
a giant.
the main character.
I thought he plays a giant bird.
Pretty sure.
No, I think Christian Bale does the main
Oh yeah,
character.
you're right. You're right. It is Christian Bale.
We gotta go watch that when it comes out.
Oh yeah.
In
Mad
theaters.
facts.
We
That'll
gotta,
be a
we
fun-
gotta
yeah.
support him because this is the first movie he's doing no advertising with. Because he's trying to go just off of the name and the reputation.
Oh, that's enough.
Right.
That is more than enough.
That way they didn't spend all that money advertising. They can have more money for the studio and to the pay the staff.
My God.
That's
Support it when
100%.
it hits the theaters. I will be the advertising. Support it when it
That'll
hits
get me
the
to the
theater.
theaters.
Yeah,
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 It's
for
definitely
real.
been a little bit tougher lately, I think, to get people to go to the movies. Like it just seems like it's going downhill.
Especially when all you have to do is wait 3 months for it to be on a streaming
Dude,
service.
I never go to the movies anymore.
and it sucks. I
Unless
loved
it's
going.
Last
to the
time I
movies.
went to the movies was when I went to New York and I watched Into the Spider-Verse.
That's a good movie. I finally watched it. I watched it on my plane ride. It's so fucking good.
Oh, good.
You need to watch it.
I'm not gonna lie. I was at Target the other day, looked right at it. They didn't buy it.
They have it.
Yeah.
We're buying it.
It's
I want
so
the physical copy. It is so
We'll get the
good.
super duper
I
version.
wonder if they have the alternate versions because there's like
I
3
heard there's
versions.
alternate
out there.
version
yeah,
endings.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, that's out.
Have you seen Into the Spider-Verse?
That's
Okay,
insane.
so
No, I
right-
didn't. No,
You
I
know what
haven't.
we're doing later.
Because
Trust me.
it's the same problem. It's like they release these movies when it's like I'm not ready for them. Like I still have to watch Oppenheimer. Like I want to watch.
I still haven't seen that yet.
Oppenheimer.
Barbie, the
Barbie,
TMNT movie. Have you guys watched TMNT?
Bro, I
haven't.
haven't seen it, but it looks so good. I'm excited.
Yeah.
The animation looks crazy.
It's just like you gotta throw all this fire at me when I'm like peak busy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
always the case.
It's that time of year.
I'm
They're
not-
just like, here's some comfort.
Well, no, you're stressed about the holidays. Here you go.
Yeah, for real.
All right. I got one last thing in terms of news. It does have a trailer as well. I don't know if y'all have seen it or if y'all have been keeping up, but Netflix has revealed Scott Pilgrim. So, yeah, they dropped the trailer for it. The animation is like if you took the comics and just animated them.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
It looks so
It's
great.
like panel for panel.
I love it.
Clean. It's so clean.
Are you a fan of
Animation.
Scott Pilgrim?
Dude, I love Scott Pilgrim. When I first watched that, I must have watched that movie about 10 times.
Same.
Dude, same.
Dude, it is such a great movie.
Oh my
I lost the disc because we watched it so much. We didn't know what player it was in.
Oh no.
Ended up
Yeah.
losing the disc.
We just have an empty case now.
Yeah.
Memories.
One day I'll get another copy.
If you don't know, they actually have like a game for it on the Switch. And like you could do like 4 people on it. It is so much fucking fun. Have you not been here to play that yet?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
this
it's
one
fun.
is addicted.
Oh really?
Yeah. She's
Hi,
Yeah.
mysterious hand.
I'll have to get that.
so fucking fun, random. I just realized like
Yeah.
she's really
Yeah.
just chilling
Yeah.
She
there.
does a good job though, just like chilling right there, minding her own
Is
business.
she obstructing you at all?
No?
Oh really? Okay. I mean, she's
Chilling.
sort of laying on my
We
foot.
appreciate you, random stranger in our corner.
All right. Well, let's get into discussing
Okay,
some
yeah, yeah,
anime. That's the end of the news that I got for y'all.
Okay. So, like I said at the beginning, Oscar here is one of my oldest friends from when I lived in New Mexico. If you guys don't know, I lived in New Mexico.
No.
Shocker.
Gasp.
I mean, the listeners don't know that. I don't think they do.
Dude, the only way you would be interesting as you as you are is like you grew up in a boring ass place, bro.
Huh? Fun fact.
Yeah, I grew up in a desert. What do you think? What do you think? I have interesting thoughts.
Like I've hold on. I've said this, and I know you've said this. All there's to do out in Los Lunas is play sports, race cars, and do drugs.
Or 5.
And fight. Oh shit, yeah.
You have said that before, actually. Now that I remember.
Well, see, that's when you get creative with it. You start fires, you start shooting stuff, hunting. I didn't say any of this. Never mind.
I feel like there's a lot that Emory's not saying about this place. Like, it's not like bad. It's just like
It's not great.
like there's like movies like where you see like Texas like dried up and like a tumbleweed blows by. Okay, it's not like that.
That's what I was picturing.
Like,
The first thing I thought of was, I wonder if they get tumbleweeds.
We do.
We got tumbleweeds out where I lived in Texas. Yeah,
There's definitely tumbleweeds, but like, it's
there's more than one. But like compared to the lifestyle, I'm sure like over in Houston, I'm sure it's like very slow. Like
Yeah,
it is.
that might be
Not
what
over
it
here.
is, because Houston just doesn't stop, and it's exhausting.
Because like here's a crazy like realization. Okay, to get from like Los Lunas to Albuquerque, which is a big city, it takes about what 45
Big.
minutes? Yeah,
It takes about
big 30 minutes.
Yeah.
About 30 minutes with no traffic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck, really?
everything is 30 minutes from us, bro.
That's
No.
longer than my commute to, or that's shorter than my commute to work.
Yeah, and you're like going from like low key, kind of like a good distance. It's not close by any fucking means.
yeah, we're about 30 miles out from Albuquerque.
And then
Like and that's so you get a free road all the way too.
Mhm.
But
Oh.
in Houston, what do you guys like? You guys have everything right really close by. It's just the traffic.
The
It's
traffic
all
is so
backed up.
congested.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't move. Like
Takes
that's
it-
why when you can, you're fucking speeding. That's why Houston.
we have a saying.
Starting to speed like.
We have a saying in Houston. It takes an hour to get from one side of Houston to the other side of Houston.
And
Why not get
see,
there?
fuck that. Like, I'm not doing that either.
Dude, if you're
Like-
in Houston, everything's 30 minutes away.
Oh yeah.
easily.
You
Everything
want
is.
Olive Garden? 30 minutes away.
Mhm.
Target? 30 minutes away. Like, obviously, there's like mainstays. Like, you're gonna pick an area that has the majority.
The things
of
close
shit
by
near you,
and
right?
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
But if you want to go do something,
30 minutes.
it's gonna be 30 minutes away. Like, that's just how it is.
Now see, okay,
And we're in a good location too.
in Los Lunas,
Mhm.
depending on where you lived, you know, depending on the quality of stuff you're gonna get. I'm gonna be honest, okay? I lived closer to the mountain. I lived near Meadow Lake. He knows how shit that area is.
Yeah, we used to call that place Ghetto Lake.
See,
Just because,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
confirmed that too.
I mean, it's still called that. Like, it's
Still called that.
Ghetto Lake.
It's still called that. It's bad.
It's a
But
good
like,
name for it.
but like, if you lived on that side of town,
Mhm.
there were only like 2 stores you really went to: Albertsons or Smith's,
Mhm.
and there were like Kroger's.
Oh, okay.
Bro, if you want to get to Walmart from like where I lived, 20-30 minutes, guaranteed.
That's
yeah.
crazy because like that sounds like if you're living there, like damn, like that's a whole ass drive because you have everything together. But like here, I've driven 20 minutes to go to Walmart and I don't think twice about it. I'm
Nope.
Like, yeah, sure, why not?
Ah, it's down the road.
Yeah, that's down the road for people like here. Fucking hate Houston.
Dude, in Odessa to Midland is like 30 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so-
that's like the
Mhm.
closest. Like, Odessa's a tiny little
Shithole.
shithole, yeah. And then Midland is like a shithole city.
But, like
So
here
Albuquerque.
here to like Cinco, maybe.
Yeah, essentially, yes. Same conditions.
It is terrifying how similar it is. Okay, we can stop talking about it. Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Um,
sidebar.
So like, I mean, fuck, man, I haven't talked to you since I think I moved out here. And
I know. I've just been,
Asshole.
bro,
I've been seeing. I've been giving him a space to have his rise to fame.
Yeah, to spread his
smart.
wings.
He's smart. See,
Well, because I understand, dude, you can't do much when you got the people behind just trying to lag on. You know.
holding you back, bro.
Yeah, you can-
I was about to be like, don't make
It's like,
me
what?
slap you, motherfucker.
Like, I will
Like,
get up.
why you looking at me like that?
I will get up right now.
No, man, I don't know, man. I moved and like, I don't, dude. Not a lot of people knew I left.
You just gotta like.
My family, Chris Payne, Glenn Niner. That was it.
Wow.
Only people I really told that I was leaving.
Huh. So some people just like a few weeks later were like, hey, you seen Emory? It's like, oh, he went to Texas.
Yeah, he moved to Texas. You
moved.
didn't know? Like, what? No, when did you do that?
If y'all ever pull some shit, I'm driving to wherever the fuck y'all go, beating your ass.
Yeah.
Did
Don't
you,
pull that shit on me.
Say what?
Did you have anyone up there, or did you just like start like completely fresh?
Oh, no.
You just
My mom and my whole step family's out here.
okay.
I'm part of his step family.
Yeah, this is my stepbrother.
That's oh wow.
So that's all he is.
That's what I am to you.
Step.
No. See,
You
he's
record
taking
103 podcast episodes with someone you think you know him.
Yeah. You think you know him, and you think you know somebody, and after all this shit I've done for you,
You
really
see
think
a
you're
man
just a stepbrother to
squat
me?
and cough naked. You think he won't call you his stepbrother? He said my step family. That's crazy.
Oh my god, bro! Nobody from there understands. I have a whole
I don't
other
care. He has a secret family. That's what I'm hearing. I'm part of a secret family.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. See, they always wondered where I went during the summers. Now you guys wonder where I go. Mm-hmm.
Wait, are you?
I don't want to
brother?
share.
I don't want to share. But like, I personally, I don't know like what you've been up to. Like, I know you like lift. Obviously, there's fucking powerlifting trophies behind you.
Yeah. I mean, that's always been like a consistent thing, just to keep myself busy. Yeah, I don't know, man. Kind of life just happened, and like I got my degrees, even though I didn't want to get them, and then ended up being a teacher. I'm a film teacher.
Oh shit!
Dead ass. That's so cool. I love film.
Yeah. Well, I love it too, man. Like my main goal is to eventually build a studio here.
Dude.
Good shit.
Movies are
fuck,
coming
yeah.
down to so
Yeah. Wait. What grade do you teach film?
high school, so
Mm,
9th through
cool.
12th.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah.
That's so cool. That's always something I think I've wanted to do. Like, dang, I might hit you up and ask you questions about that later. But like, that actually is really
for sure,
interesting.
yeah.
That's part of me that I've wanted to do that because I work in film. I work like at a podcast studio. Funny enough,
Right.
actually.
Yeah.
I actually work at a podcast studio. We have a bunch of different clients and stuff that come in and they record. We edit their stuff, all that jazz. And on the side, we also do video production. So we'll go out and do corporate videos for like real estate companies, whatever. And I'm like in this now, so I wanted to get like a bunch of experience. And then later on in life, like when I'm older, I think I've always like wanted to go back and teach like film, but I didn't want to teach until I had like the actual life experience to back up like the teaching. That's just something that I've had like in mind. I think it'd be really cool.
Are you teaching at Los Ordonez?
No, I'm teaching at Belen actually.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
Wow, he's betraying his old school. That's
Wow,
crazy,
bro.
It's like Los Angeles and Belen are like super rivals.
Yep.
So that's what Emory was.
Yeah.
Feeling right there.
Fun fact.
But no, it's good. Belen had the film position open, and like I went, and they're like, "Oh, you have job experience. You know what you're doing. You got the job." I was like, "Oh, cool.
Nice.
Shit.
Do I get cameras?" And they're like, "Yeah, you get these 10 little dinky Canons. Good luck. 430 students. Figure it out."
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
You really have to like get creative then, huh?
Yeah, no, but we got this thing called a Perkins grant, so they give us money for our curriculum, and I spent about 30 grand from that grant to buy new equipment and stuff.
Wow.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
shit.
That's
I
crazy.
I kind of use my experience to kind of like get these kids set up. It's
Yeah,
super
'cause-
exciting.
Yeah, if you get them set up, there's such creative like people out there. You've seen the stuff that like just young high school kids have done on TikTok even. Some crazy fan animation. That's one sector that like really has blown up in the last few years. And that's wild to me that kids these days can do stuff that rivals like actual studios, just in their free time because they're like passionate about it. It's insane.
Yeah. Well, all the stuff that all the editing software that you need, as long as you have a computer with like 8 gigabytes of GPU or higher, you can do all kinds of VFX. You can do editing, like anything, man. It's wild.
Absolutely, yeah.
Just gonna put in the time to like.
They even got apps now too. We've used. Have you heard of CapCut at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
I
so
love
many different
CapCut.
apps that like you can do a solid edit. You don't even need a computer, really. There's so many people out there just doing like really good quality videos on their phones, editing it, adding effects as if it was edited on an actual computer. You can do it all on your phone. So it's crazy how much you can do now, and I think guiding those kids would be a really good like It'd be a fun experience.
If it's not obvious, Martine's the reason that we the studio looks the way it does.
Yeah.
The reason we have quality is him.
Dude, I mean,
Full credit.
you guys,
Thank you.
it looks gorgeous.
And like so,
Thank you
so
so
one
much.
of the things that you don't see on your end is that we actually do have like a 3-camera setup. So like you see our wide angle, but then like we have a camera like on
Yeah,
Gary.
no,
Yeah.
see-
Oh, that's right.
I
You've seen
see
the
you
fucking episodes. I'm stupid.
Oh yeah.
You guys' stuff, good.
Dude,
Yeah.
man, I wish you could have seen our first attempt at multi-camera
My
back
God,
in the day.
it was god
I think I still have the video.
awful.
Oh my
Okay,
It was terrible.
we've told this story a bunch of times.
Yeah,
We'll
don't
say
get
it.
me.
We'll say it again, just because it's fun. We set it up like we were in my dining room. We had this tiny like it was a table, but we didn't even have the tabletop on it because it was so huge for my dining room. So we just used the base of it, and it was good enough. And we just had like 2 mics on it, like just on the swivel arms and everything. But then we all had our phones. And dear God, nothing could ever go right.
Yeah, no, it was just a shit show after shit show every single time we tried it.
We would get
Phone
through
would
an entire
die.
episode. One phone would die.
Mhm.
One
We'll
phone
get a
would
call, interrupt the recording.
one's phone was like maxed out on storage, so you couldn't have any more.
One time we forgot to hit
Dog's
record.
outside. The dog's outside barking. The baby's crying. Like, dude,
Everything,
yeah.
man. It was crazy because like I was trying at the time when we started it, I was still in school, right? I was in my last like 2 semesters of college and I was learning all the film stuff, right? How to do multicam stuff, or like that it's at least good and a better alternative to just like a single shot. So I wanted to try like a wide and then each individual camera to cut back and forth. But like little old me didn't realize how much work actually goes into executing that properly. And
Yeah.
not to mention the post-production side of it too. I didn't know how to multi-camera edit. I literally learned like trial by fire, honestly, once we got it up and running.
Mhm.
But we did it with phones for a few times. I think we had maybe at least 3 or 4 episodes that we tried, and every time something would go wrong. After that 4th one, we were like, you know what? Maybe we should just stay audio only for a while.
For a while until we can like.
Invest in a camera.
Yep.
Start getting a camera set up.
Mm-hmm.
And the first camera episode, dog shit.
We were sitting next to each other, facing each other,
Mm-hmm.
talking, and the camera was on
For
the
like
side.
45 minutes. It's just one shot.
Just,
That's it.
just directly in
Yeah.
front. Like,
Yeah, no eye contact to the audience whatsoever. It's just 2 guys looking at each other, like passionately talking about anime.
There's so
It's
much
just-
anime in your eyes.
Yeah,
And, like-
pretty much. It was
It's-
very like we were engaged, but we didn't turn to the camamera at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a miracle that we made it as far as we did, honestly.
Hey, we made it as far as we have.
It's only because we're fucking stubborn and refuse to give up.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Martine, for all your help.
No worries. Hey, it's been a journey, and it's been a pleasure.
Now,
for sure, man. Well, I'd love to continue that talk
oh yeah,
any other time you guys are free, because
Fuck
that
yeah.
sounds like you guys are killing it.
Appreciate
And if
that.
you guys need help with anything, like that's like a
Oh yeah, dude. Honestly, you might be able to help us out with troubleshooting like future ideas that we have, because we've lately been trying to incorporate more like live streaming type stuff, and
Sure.
talking to our community on Discord and things like that. So
You know
we
what
might
we
have
do?
some projects then.
we'll send him like completed episodes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll give them to his students and be like, turn that into a TikTok format.
Yo,
Edit this.
Crazy.
I'm just saying we're gonna
Hey,
talk about that.
They get an A or an F.
Deal. That'd be insane.
Over
Depending on the engagement.
Yeah, depending on how well the video did, that's how your grade represents.
200 views, F.
Posted at a better time, I guess. I don't know.
the school becomes like a front for like underground like
Editing
child labor.
The content farm.
the
Nah,
content.
call it
my
an
God.
internship.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by G Fuel. I love G Fuel. I use it pretty much every day. Gets me through the day at work. It's instead of drinking coffee, I drink that. When I get home, I'm tired. I'm trying to game with the boys. I get some G Fuel.
Right, and if you click our link in the description, you can get 10% off of your order. And if you make sure to use our code spoiler warning, you can get an additional 10% off of your order. So make sure to click that link, use our code, and enjoy these brand new flavors from G Fuel like Dragon Ball Z, Attack on Titan, and Naruto Sage Mode. Thanks again to G Fuel for sponsoring this episode.
There we go.
I mean, that's
They can
let's
put
be
it on
real,
their-
that's
on their
what
college
that is.
application.
You could use it as your material for your portfolio or your reel, whatever you
Yeah.
want.
Oh shit, I'll sign off on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, okay, yeah,
Let's talk about some anime. So I know you're like newer to anime or like getting like into that whole community, but like what I guess like are you like us where like, you know, we had that young anime exposure, or are you like, okay, anime is clearly becoming something so popular that maybe I should take a look at it?
You mean like jumping the bandwagon?
I'm not gonna
Like just
say
following-
that because
that has a negative connotation to it.
Like Martine.
are you part of the worst generation?
Look, see, he got upset. Why are you getting upset?
No, you're kind of right.
Just
No, I'd
couple
argue that I got into it right before, like a hair before it really.
We were
right before the
bro, I'm
lockdown.
telling you. And then everybody got on it. He was like, I'm so happy I got on it before this.
See, I don't know, because like in high school it was weird. Like sorry guys, but like the weird kids like anime.
I did. Yeah. I was the weird
And
kid.
like they kind of scared me off from it. And it like sucks because like I really enjoy storytelling. So like I'm pretty sure I would have really enjoyed anime back in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't know any better. Because I didn't know Yu-Gi-Oh! Was anime. I didn't know Pokemon was anime.
Yeah, it's those that are just cartoons to us at the time.
Mhm.
We didn't really make the connection that it was anime.
Yeah, so then later on when I was after college, I had started my video production company. My business partner, he's super into anime, loves it. And he was trying to get me to like watch it. I'm like, bro, I'm not watching it. That's like there's so many, I don't know where to start. They're all in Japanese. He's like, no, bro, they're dubbed. Like
Yeah, like take that first step.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, whatever. So one day I got kind of curious, and I put on Death Note because I saw that.
Death Note, yeah.
Because on Netflix, that's when the live action first came out,
Oh.
and I didn't want to watch live action because I heard how bad it was.
Good.
So I was like, okay, well, I need to watch the anime to see how good the anime is, and then if it's good, I won't ever watch the live
action. Yeah.
Good call.
Good.
So I was watching it, and my wife was like, "What are you watching?" I'm like, it's anime. And I got kind of nervous.
Start sweating a little bit.
She's like, you're such a nerd. And like, sure enough, she stayed. She made me rewind back to the beginning. We watched all. She freaking loves anime now. Like, we started this like journey of like watching all kinds of stuff. Dude, we watched Demon Slayer. We watch Attack on Titan. We watch like the new ones, right? Like the mainstream ones. Like they get us excited. Black Clover, like that's one of our all-time favorites.
I love Black Clover. We are the biggest fucking Black
Clover fans.
Yeah.
Dude, I just watched the movie.
Oh
my god, amazing.
Oh, this is so great.
Okay. Never mind. I'm gonna stop.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
No,
he doesn't read it.
I was gonna tell him like
he doesn't read it.
You don't read manga, right? Don't worry.
Keep watching anime. You'll want to.
Yeah, it already sounds like you're destined to pick up a manga eventually. You're gonna find that one show and it's gonna end, but the manga's still going. You're like, nah, fuck this. I gotta know what happens, and you're gonna do it.
I almost did that with Attack on Titan because they were like last episode of the last season. Last 5 minutes of the last episode of the last season.
That's a dude I like that one.
That's good.
I was like,
Season 4, Part 7, the last 3 minutes of the last episode.
So yeah, I was at Barnes and Noble and I was like, man, they had the manga there, but they didn't have the full complete like setup. I think they were missing like volume 8.
It's an addiction, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. Yeah. If you try to go in and you buy that first one, bro, it's awful. Okay. Like three years ago, I didn't even read manga. I'm 90% sure I own the most in this house. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, so I'm gonna open a can of worms here. So One Piece.
Oh, see,
One Piece.
Okay,
you know, I was gonna warm you up for the abuse, but that's fine.
Well,
I did. Bend me over.
You just said bend me over.
You really did. You said the magic word.
Spit on his hands.
You said the magic word, buddy.
So he needs convincing.
Alrighty. I'm actually very excited for this.
Oh, are you?
Because he said one thing earlier, and I was like, oh.
You love storytelling?
You like storytelling, bud?
Yeah, I do.
It's the greatest
Really,
story
it's
ever
nice, isn't it?
fucking told.
Well, isn't that how it starts? Isn't that like literally like a line from it? The greatest story ever told.
No, but it might as well should be.
Yeah.
Like,
Like the title.
dog.
It's
Okay,
like One Piece subtitle.
the
greatest
greatest
story
story.
ever told.
By the end of it, it will be. Like, I think it genuinely has.
Is
I mean, the merits, the history, the accomplishments to merit something where it's the greatest story ever told. It is the second most sold
Comic book.
of all time, surpassing Batman and just
outside
under
of
Superman.
And it's very close to passing Superman.
And that's the thing, is it's one cohesive timeline.
That's the big thing, yeah. On like comics like Superman and Batman, you have multiple storylines. It resets, introduces new
authors.
stuff, different authors,
Right.
variations. So you get different avenues to create multiple stories that don't always connect with each other, but you can keep it ongoing. Just because, hey, you get bored, new universe, new storyline, whatever. One Piece has been continuing the same timeline, storyline from episode and chapter 1 till now, and it makes sense. Like, everything makes sense.
Does it follow one central character, or does it break off into a bunch of different stories, still kind of surrounding like the general theme of One Piece?
So that's the thing. It does technically focus on one main character. Like, the central character is Luffy, and the show is about him and his journey to become the king of the pirates.
And his crew.
And his crew. That's the thing. Essentially, like, it starts with Luffy, but then we start meeting the crew members. He starts gathering them one by one. And they're not just side characters like you'd compare it in any other TV show or animation or whatever. Each Straw Hat might as well be a main character from how deep they are, how well written they are, their backstories, their motivations, their dreams. Every single one of them, I can confidently say, merits like a show for themselves.
Yeah.
Because of, you know, how much goes into it, right? Each character that comes and joins the crew, they almost get an entire arc dedicated to exploring who is this person? Why are they the ones that Luffy chose to be part of his crew? And once we get the whole Straw Hat, like the whole crew together, then it's non-stop. And not to say that it's not good until it gets to that point. It's just, no, like, now we've got the pirate crew, and it's about like getting to the end and hitting that goal of being the pirate king, which it sounds easier said than done.
There are many moments you'll watch the series, and you know, it'll be some episode, and you'll be watching it throughout it, and you'll just be like, by the end of it, you're just like, oh right, this isn't the Zoro show. This is about Luffy. My bad.
Yeah.
Now,
So is there manga that follows it? Like,
oh yeah,
are they?
Oh yeah.
It's
manga? Are they
oh yeah, it's
working
off of manga. It's put out by the mangaka, written by the greatest mind this generation has ever known, Ichiro Oda.
Okay.
The goat.
And like that, the manga itself is what competes with all those comic book series.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
And it also, if I believe, the anime itself holds a record for the longest continuing series.
Maybe I'll have to double check that, but
There's only one other one I think that competes with it.
it's fucking nuts.
It's nuts.
One of the things that we all really advocate for and love about the series too is the world building, and that's something that you can ask any person that has watched One Piece or that, you know, recommends it. They will always say the world building is like one of a kind. It feels like an actual living, breathing world, because it's not on Earth per se. It looks like Earth kind of, but instead of it being like continents and stuff like that, it's an entire world where it's ocean, and it's split up into 4 quadrants basically, right? And there are islands dispersed all around the world. So it's not necessarily giant masses of like continents connected to each other. Like, no, it's more water than it is actual land. So that's why it's, you know, a pirate themed show. But the crazy thing is, like, every time we go to an island, we get to meet those people, and they have different cultures. They look different. They act different. They have different history. And even them, like, some of the characters that we get to meet in these islands also are just super well written, more than you'd ever expect. You're like, what the fuck? Like, this could be its own show right here. I'm so invested into this. And then you spend some time there, and then you leave the island, but then you refer back to it. It's just, it's all connected. It's fucking insane.
That's wild.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think what scares me the most though is like the 1,000 episodes. Like, how many episodes?
1,076?
No, we're in like 80s now, I think.
Are we in
Are we
the
really?
I think 80 or 81.
So
Like I did 1,081.
uh-huh.
Yeah, something like that.
20-minute episodes.
And like, dude, it's only got 10% filler.
Yeah, it's got the least amount of filler as like the big three.
That's 360 hours of my life.
That's almost a full week, bro.
If I were to watch like full nonstop, like no sleep, like that would take me 15 days to watch.
Oh, that's not bad.
2
But,
weeks.
like no sleep.
Yeah,
That's fine.
you'll be good.
You'd be dying.
Use your PTO, man. I'm sure you get 2 weeks.
Look, bro, it takes some it takes some time. It takes some time to catch up, but it's worth the watch for sure. I'd say if you enjoy storytelling and more focused on like character driven storytelling, the characters are really what drives the story forward.
Yeah.
Right. So even like the author, he will go out of his way to make a character with a specific backstory and specific trauma to like fit a situation, so everything is emphasized, and then like, you know, they have this big moment where they're able to overcome whatever that trauma is, right? Like he will take time to put extra detail and like contrast specific ideas and experiences that the characters had, you know. I feel like he really, if you watch the backstories and the flashbacks, like just a Straw Hat story, right? You'll be like, damn. It's more of like an emotional storytelling.
Yeah, it
right? Like
tugs at the heartstrings really well, more than you'd ever expect from a show that looks as goofy as this.
Yeah, you get so much more invested in what's going on. Like during that giant, it was like, so in the most recent arc, right? We have this big clash, right? And it's like we're seeing some of the craziest things we've ever witnessed in the series. But they also took time to cut back and be like, remember, this is why we're fighting. Like, this is the whole reason behind all of this.
It's never been fighting for fight's sake. There's always been a reasoning behind it and why they got there, why there had to be a fight.
Every fist that Luffy throws has purpose behind it.
Absolutely.
My favorite one is when he punched a princess.
He did punch a princess. It's
right.
yeah, and man, One Piece just covers a lot of like boxes, right? It's super funny. First of all, like that's one thing that maybe people don't talk about enough. I think is it's actually really funny throughout the entire show. It's just genuine comedy, and that's why like it looks the way it does. It has a unique art style. It looks different than like an Attack on Titan for sure. But like give it a chance, and you'll realize the story it's trying to tell and the comedic side of it justifies the look it has. I don't think like that comedy would hit anywhere near as well if it was animated or it looked the way Attack on Titan did. It just wouldn't work, right? It's a style choice. I think it's a stylistic choice on Oda's part for drawing the characters like that. It's what he prefers. But that's not to say that just because it's goofy and funny it doesn't hit on more serious topics. One Piece is a show that covers themes of poverty, slavery, racism, oppressive governments, like you name it, like an actual serious kind of topic that is relevant to our world. It actually is covered in this show without meaning to.
Bro, they did human trafficking.
Even human
of children.
Yeah, it
years ago. Now that I'm thinking about it,
it has dark moments, and it doesn't do it like in your face, like, oh, we're cool, we're edgy. Like, no, it's just since it's a huge world, a huge living, breathing world like ours, why wouldn't there be issues like this in this world just as there are in ours?
You're gonna come across the dark side, right? And he's not afraid to show that. So it's like you'll have moments where you're like sitting there on the verge of tears, right? And then it'll cut to a different scene with some characters you love, and like now you're kind of busting a gut, actually laughing, like a hearty laugh. It's like, oh man, I was about to cry, but this is good.
Yeah.
And going back to the like, it's intimidating to watch. We've kind of like over like talking to different people and finding out people's different experiences watching the series. We've learned there are several different like really acceptable ways to watch it so that it's the best way I can think of. Okay.
There's many ways to enjoy it.
I'm just kidding. If you watch One Piece, that's completely up to you. I'm not hating. I'm just trying to give you a hard time. But like I guess like so that like there are different people. Like there's like me and Martine, we ate it as quickly as we possibly could. Like I mean, like as fast as possible with the amount of time we had. But then we talked to a friend of ours, and she explained it to us that like she would watch an arc and then just go watch something else. And by the time she was finished with like a season of like Spy Family, she'd come back, watch another arc of One Piece, and then she'd go do something else. And like it does not by any means need to be a fast burn. It does not need to burn bright.
There's no like hurry. If anything, like if you do decide to give it a chance, I'd tell you to take your fucking time with it, man. Enjoy each episode, because
at the
ask
end,
any One Piece fan who's caught up, 9 times out of 10 they will tell you, I wish I could rewatch the show without knowing everything I know. It's a unique experience, man. Like, I'm a fucking different person after watching that show. And I know it sounds dramatic, but I was a very different person before watching that show. I don't know why.
See,
maybe it's a weird time in my life. I don't fucking know, but this show definitely is a pivotal moment.
There's those animes that make you feel like that. Like, at one point, we watched Assassination Classroom. Have you guys watched that one?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I've been meaning to.
That's a good one.
Dude, like, after watching that, it was like, I don't think I've ever cried at an anime.
Oh. Really?
Oh, yeah.
And, like, it just hit. So I was like, man, watching it for the first time, it was incredible. And then, like, I know what you're talking about. Like, you got it.
That's the cool part, and people don't expect that, you know? Like, I swear, and I'll be the first to say this, like, One Piece fans are like the Jehovah's Witness of the anime community.
Yeah, we are.
We will go door to door and be like, have you heard about our Lord and Savior, Monkey D. Luffy? Like, no, it's a joke in the community and shit, but it's because we're passionate, and it's not that we're trying to like force our show on you and be like, this is the best show ever, there's nothing else that compares to it. Like, no, you can watch One Piece and it, you know, may not be your favorite show, but I think you'll appreciate it. And we just want you to like experience even a little bit of what we got to experience, because it was such a fun adventure, a fun ride.
We are serious about it because we know what we've got.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good product. We know what we got.
And we don't want to gatekeep either. We're like, dude,
you
like,
should experience this. It's insane.
I hated on this show for years, man. I had a buddy of mine. His name is Eric. We used to work together, right? And I found out that he was into anime, and I only had watched like Dragon Ball Z back in the day, right? And so we would talk about that. But ever since he realized that I like anime, for the next like 2 years, he would talk to me about One Piece and try to convince me to watch it. And I'm like, dude, no, like, I don't even like pirates, first of all. I hate like pirate type shows and shit like that. It bores me. Oh, the animation's goofy. Like, you know, I like more edgy, like Dragon Ball Z type stuff. Like, that's what I was. And he's like, just trust me, it's really good. Never listen to him. And I met these fuckers, right? I don't know what they did, but they were the ones that got me to try it. And when I pushed through and I watched to just a certain point early on, I was like, oh, this is a different type of show. Like, this is different in a good way. Yep. I need more of this. And coincidentally, I did get lucky. I watched all of it during the pandemic, so I had the time to watch it.
And dude,
nice.
I didn't talk to him for like a month or two, and then
2 months.
I caught up with him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm on episode 300." So I was like, "Jesus Christ, bro!"
I watched that shit so fast. I think I watched all of One Piece in maybe 4 months. Yeah, 4 or 5 months.
It was
COVID, man. Good times. Good times.
Yeah.
Great time to be an anime fan.
Make sure to wash your hands.
For one of the shows that reminds me of that, where I just did not want to watch it for like the longest time, besides One Piece. But One Piece is because it gets long, not because it's story.
Remember, the longer you wait, the longer it gets.
That is true.
That's a good point. That's
Because
a
they
really
keep
good
making
point.
episodes.
Oh yeah, but dude, I would take 1,000 more with the shit that happens every single week. I'm like, I can't fucking wait to see what happens next. Every fucking week for the last 3 years. I'm losing my mind with the shit that's been happening. What kind of show can do 1,000+ episodes and still have people wanting more like that? It's insane.
Character building is super important to make you fall in love with those people, like as if they're your family almost, and like you're there. Like, part of it.
Oh my god,
because like
that's wild.
I watched My Hero once. It was like out of nowhere. I was like, I'm gonna watch My Hero because my buddy, he freaking loves it. Yeah. So I watched the first episode and I'm like, this is dog water. Like I hate this character. He is such a crybaby, man. Like I do not want I don't want anything about this kid.
Fair.
And then I gave it like maybe like a year. And then he kept going on. He's like, the new season's out, and like it's freaking awesome. It's insane. I was like, dude, how? How does it get better? I ain't gonna watch. So I was like, all right. But this was when he told me again. This is when I like had watched like Assassination Classroom. I was caught up on Attack on Titan, like all the good stuff.
Some really heavy hitters.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. So I'm waiting for my shows to come out. I guess I'll watch My Hero. And we binge watched My Hero in like a month. Like that show. Like
No,
it is.
Yeah, My Hero was good back in the day.
Hey.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Okay, first
I have
off,
differing opinions on it
that
now.
is a very strong introduction to a series in general. It didn't go where we were hoping that it went.
Yeah.
But you also have to understand, and like I feel like this is why you were hesitant to say that you liked it. The fans are crazy.
Yeah,
The fans are crazy, and they really fucked with what the mangaka was doing with this storytelling.
Yeah, we try not to associate with like diehard My Hero Academia fans.
And that's fucked up because I've been one from this. I read the manga before it was an anime.
You're more of the purist side, like you're an
Yeah,
actual.
no, yeah.
Like,
If you want a
fan.
My Hero purist, that's it right there.
I do love My Hero. It is so good.
But the fan base
Yeah.
is fucking cringy as hell.
The fan base is like what we experienced in high school as like what anime fans were.
Yo,
Mhm.
for real.
They took that like aspect of it that I guess like made it weird, and they're like, all right, we'll roll with that. Like we'll just double down on
get
that.
a tail now.
It's a lot. So.
Sorry.
I don't blame you, but My Hero definitely was really good. It surprised me because it also looked like a very childish like show, and I was like, I want something edgier. But again, the stories it's telling are cool, and it works.
Like around closer to the last seasons, like they have what's his name? The main villain, not the
Shigaraki.
all for one. What's his name?
Shigaraki?
Yeah, Shigaraki.
Yeah, I
Like
love him.
when his character gets introduced, like everything starts turning. I was just like, Deku's gonna go through some shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you see Shigaraki awaken.
Shigaraki had some great character development from being like the bitch boy he was when he first got introduced to like being a actual nationwide threat. Oh my god, dude.
Nationwide?
Worldwide, correct.
That's a global
Worldwide.
threat.
A global threat
Yeah.
actually at this
Mr.
point.
Worldwide.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. And then like it just started like building up to a point where it almost seemed hopeless, like for everyone. It's just like, okay, this is what I've been looking for.
Mhm.
Oh, you like that? You like
I
the
like-
sense of like hopelessness, but then like there might be something like a miracle comes out and we can come out on top.
But it's not like Ex Machina type miracles. It's like we've been building up for this.
No,
Yeah,
there's
no,
a,
it all-
there's
it
a
makes
legitimate
sense.
reason.
Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah, not an ass bowl. Dude, you would love One Piece.
He got muted again, sir.
Yeah, no, I'll probably get on it because I was like tossed up between either One Piece or Naruto, and not like based off anything except for like I only have like a certain lifespan. So if like I wanted to be like
That's
gonna
fair,
watch,
yeah.
I'd watch one.
Man, Naruto's great too. I'm not gonna lie. I just think that like
Watch One Piece, then watch Bleach. Fuck Naruto.
Look, Naruto's great. Boruto's terrible, so don't even waste your time with that. They have Naruto, then Naruto Shippuden, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to check out Naruto and get an idea of what it is, watch just Naruto,
Oh yeah.
right? Then you can take a break because there's a time skip,
Good
you
classic
can pick
Naruto
up
is
later
fucking
on.
amazing.
right? So you got Naruto, then you can watch One Piece, watch some of it, and swap back and forth. But Naruto is shorter. It's like somewhere around 400, 500 episodes.
Because
So
is
it would
is
be quicker to watch. But One
Is
Piece
Shippuden-
is better.
Shippuden's
after filler, right? Or is that
no,
completely different?
Shippuden is
Shippuden
like
has the most
after a
filler.
time skip actually. So like Naruto's the original series. It's when they're a little younger. And that's like I think 300, 400 episodes. 400ish, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
When they're younger?
Naruto, like the OG.
Funny look.
The
Do you know how many
OG?
episodes are in the original Naruto series?
It's like 40, right?
No.
No, it's not. It is
No.
not 400.
It's not
It's like-
40, bro.
it's like
Absolutely
300.
not. It's like 300 to 400, right?
OG Naruto?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's not 300.
Well,
Because the whole entire series itself is like 746 episodes.
Okay, 220.
Okay, 220.
220 episodes.
It's
OG
not
Naruto.
terrible.
Not that bad.
But I promise you, by the end of that, though, you will be invested in it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It makes you
wait.
immediately want to watch.
No, a lot of this is filler. Hold on. No.
Like 180.
Hold on. Let me go to season 6.
That's
How do you
bad.
classify it by
Okay.
season?
150. No. Yeah, 150. No. I think it's like 150, 160.
Okay.
That's not bad.
That's not
So
bad.
good.
No.
It's only 15,840 minutes.
Yeah, no, there's
What?
only 7 seasons, so 156.
You know, I don't know why. I get the feeling that he's not going to be the kind of like watch an arc, then jump, and then try something else, and then come back to
No.
it. I have a
Gonna watch it
feeling
all
that
the way
you're going to
through.
fucking.
Nah, he's
find-
got-
you're going to get hooked, and you're not going to be able to drop it.
If-
I just something about you tells me
Do
that.
you watch JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen?
No.
Oh,
Dude,
my
you know
God.
what? Like I love One Piece, and
I
I'm
love
not saying
watching
watch
it.
this over One Piece, but watch this before you watch One Piece
Yeah.
because it's a quick watch, but it's fucking crazy, and it's still coming out right now, bro.
Dude, no. Actually, I fully agree. One Piece is my favorite anime of all time, but you should really check this out. dude.
Last episode, they did some insane animation, and the entire time they were just throwing hands, bro. It was
Like, just
crazy.
Full on fisticuffs. Like,
But,
no
like
powers,
it was a good
no
fight.
overpull,
There's
like that shit.
reasoning.
Yeah, but it made sense because like the world does have ass pools, it has powers, but like in this one single fight, they were like, nah, straight fisticuffs. Let's see who's gonna fucking come out on top.
Yeah.
And there's weight to the fight.
Yeah, there's a lot of weight.
Say that again?
They're like, we're gonna go bodies in the bathroom.
Oh my
Oh my
Oh
God.
my god!
Actually-
It's in the fucking bathroom.
Yeah. Wow. That was fucking.
Oh wow! I did not fucking realize.
For a second there, I was like, you lied to me. You watched it.
yeah, no, seriously.
Nah, this one's cool, bro. If you like the dark side of Attack on Titan and the plot twists, you should watch this
Yeah.
one.
Oh,
If you like
okay.
brutal
Junpei,
ones,
bro.
this isn't gory. It's just like it's more brutal.
If you want to know, this is how you got to get into it, though. Okay, watch Jujutsu Kaisen movie 0. If you're not hooked by the end of that movie, visually and he's already like,
ReZero, bro. I already love the concept. Like I looked into it because I want to
Oh.
watch ReZero.
Oh,
no,
ReZero?
ReZero. No. Okay, so Jujutsu Kaisen has a movie 0.
Like,
And
that's
Oh.
the title. Movie.
like that's the title of it.
Oh, I'm thinking of the other. I'm thinking
No,
of
ReZero though. Is
ReZero
really
is
good.
an anime. Yeah, it's
Highly
it's
recommend.
a good
I,
anime.
I
Okay.
will say, just be prepared for it.
Mm.
You're gonna rewatch some of the same scenes a few times, and it's gonna feel slow, but there's a lot of background stuff going on.
Yeah.
Like the
Okay.
first 4 episodes are a little slow watching.
I was not ready. for
Once
that
you
show.
get past that 4th episode, or it's like at the end of it,
Yeah, I think
shit
it's the
gets
4th.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I got to clear my schedule. Like I might not go into work.
Dog, I would just quit your job right now, honestly.
Hey, nah, bro, he's gonna start putting them on anime.
Hey, it's
Anime recommendation. of the week.
October's almost over. November's next month means he's got a fall, like a Thanksgiving break. He'll be good there.
Oh, that's true. You got all the
December's
breaks.
after that, bro. You got. I mean, granted, I know
Nah,
holidays.
but he
and
has
Christmas,
exams.
But I'm saying
Yeah.
like
He's not taking them. Just kidding.
he's
Nah,
not.
he's
He's
gonna
not
have to
taking
create
them.
projects.
If anything, I'll just quit my job and then move out to clean out pools, celebrity pools.
I like the way
Dude,
you-
there's. I'm just saying, man. It pays the bills.
But Sandra Bullock lives in Santa Fe, or she's got a house up in Santa Fe.
Wait, what did you say?
He said Sandra Bullock's got a house out in Santa Fe,
Oh, dead
which is like
ass?
it's like an hour away from Los Lunas.
Oh, that's
Dude,
cool.
she is so fine. That's that gilf.
Now, before we wrap up, you were telling me about a project you were working on. I wanted to give you the opportunity to talk about that more because it seemed really cool.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah. So besides just doing the teaching stuff, I mean, I'm doing this to help myself, like, get my film skills up, but also as I'm building on my production studio, like building up my business, I have a business that deals with documentaries. So we're like a documentary film company. And we're doing this proof of concept for people where we're making these storybooks for them. So we'll host an interview, and then like we'll do. So do you guys know what a memoir book is? Kind of like it's not an autobiography; it's a biography of somebody.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
So we're doing biographies pretty much for people that we do interviews for.
Ooh,
That's
Just doing that for free, just to get our name out there and kind of get people interested in what we do.
that's pretty cool, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how can they like get in touch with you, or like?
So we have a website. So our company's called Legacy Family Documentaries, and the website's literally legacyfamilydocumentaries.com.
Okay.
Oh wow, that just like auto populated in Google.
Ooh, Legacy
Yeah,
Family Document.
Okay.
We have some small team, but it's also unique too. So it's like you'll be first on Google, but like good luck people typing it out without misspelling it.
Yeah, I get that.
So it's
So that first.
It's First Family Legacy.
Right?
Legacy Family.
Oh, Legacy Family Documentaries.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
There we go.
Fuck yeah, that's cool as
I'll
shit.
definitely check that out. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Yeah. So that's what we're doing, and like I said, hope this is all in hopes to like build a company, get some sustainable income, and then get a production company going for like our own passion projects.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you guys want to focus on like doing features or short films and stuff like that, or do you want to do more on like the corporate route?
Dude, I love series.
Oh, dude.
And like for a long time, I thought I wanted to do movies, but like just getting more into it, it's like series is like you just fall in love with people, like characters and stuff. Like just be able to tell like this arc, and then like if it's over, it's over, and if it's not, keep it going. Like
Give the people what they want.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I have one passion project. I'm not going to tell you.
New Mexico is kind of the place for it, though.
I would love to shoot something out there.
It's a very much film. Like New Mexico doesn't have a lot going for it.
No, but it has like the stages, like the sets to make like really good films.
Fun fact: I think I've said this on the podcast. For Stranger Things, they remodeled a restaurant in our hometown.
Oh, I don't remember that.
You know the pizza restaurant in the most recent season?
Yeah.
Where they like do the salt bath thing? That was it.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I heard that they left it. Is that true?
Where?
The
Goodfellas?
No. From Stranger Things.
They were long.
Yeah. And didn't they remodeled God, what was that? I can't remember the name of the restaurant. It was right there in the Albertsons parking lot. It was like that one restaurant that never stayed the same. It was like a little fast food restaurant, but like it never stayed the same.
One of those that's constantly changing.
Yeah, it was always constantly changing.
Nobody could hold it down.
Yeah, exactly. I don't remember what it was last time I was there. It was like a Bob's.
It's probably something different now.
It was probably a Wiener Schnitzel.
Oh my God. Originally, I bet it was.
It probably was.
But man, Oscar, I really appreciate you coming on the podcast, man. I really appreciate you reaching out, man. That was really cool, and it actually made my day a lot, bro. You have no idea.
He came home and told me about it.
I did.
No, you're fun to talk to.
When seeing you guys' stuff, I was like, damn, that's fucking awesome. You guys are getting after it.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. And if you start One Piece, man, I'm gonna need you to keep me up to date. So that
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna binge watch it. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm gonna take my time.
Yeah, take your time with it. Keep us updated. Let us know what you think. If there's stuff you like, let us know. If there's stuff you maybe don't like or don't understand, shoot us a message, man. We love, like, I guess, documenting people's journeys while they watch it.
Yeah.
Also, one last thing, I guess, before we wrap it up. Remember Joel?
Yeah. Is he caught up?
Gear 5.
Oh,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Joel. Dude, you're a madman.
We have a friend of mine that is a friend of mine and my brother's that originally like kind of hopped in randomly on an anime night when we were watching One Piece, and it was like a crazy fucking fight, and we were all like trying to convince him to watch. He's like, I don't know, like it looks okay, I guess. And literally like a week later, he's like, hey, I'm starting One Piece. I'm on like episode 75. We're like, what? Okay. And this was a year ago or something.
No,
so it took him a while, but he's just like he watches it when he wants to.
We'll randomly, not talk to him, and then next thing you know, he'll just pop up and he'll be like, oh hey man, I've been meaning to tell you, I'm in this arc. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Last time I talked to you, you weren't even at the time skip yet, buddy. What is going on? I swear to God, the last thing I heard was he was at Dressrosa.
Yeah, every time it's like an extra like 200 to 300 episodes that he's just watched between the last time we talked to him. So
he was in Whole Cake last time.
Was he in Whole Cake
was
last time?
Whole Cake last time.
Okay, so yeah.
He's caught up. That's crazy. That's like a difference of like 400 episodes.
Yeah, it really
They
is.
go by fast, to be honest. Before you know it, you'll just be like, damn, I've watched 100 episodes, and it
They're
doesn't
like-
feel like it.
Nope.
They're like 15 minutes of actual content each. So
Yeah. So
Yep.
if you decide, just let us know. But
Yeah, once you're caught up, we'll have you back on.
yes.
he's already decided it for you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. You're chosen.
I guess I'm watching it. I guess I'll see you guys in like in 15 days.
Hey, man. Can't act like I don't know where you live, bro. I got a
I
general
know.
area. Everybody knows each other. We'll find you.
It's not that big. You'll find me in 15 minutes.
I just wait to blend.
Just pull up.
Just wait at
Get
the
arrested.
I'll get a pass.
You don't have a kid there.
Well,
You'll make a kid.
Oh my God.
Enroll them in high school. No, that'll take too
all
long.
right. Well, yep, I gotta go start getting busy. I'm sorry.
Thank you everybody for watching. We really appreciate you.
Alchemist out.
Alchemist out. Also, we will make sure to put Oscar's link for the documentary.
Yes,
Business
in the bio. So
in
make
the
sure you guys
bio,
do
so
go
check
check
it
that out.
Appreciate you guys.
Absolutely.
Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn those notifications on. Alchemist out.
Alchemist
out.
out.